Hi, my name is Dana and I recently had my pacemaker replaced, and today we're going to be talking about that experience. If you want to know why I have a pacemaker, you can go back and watch the first video that I made. I will either link that like somewhere up here or like down in the information section if you want to check that out, but we are moving forward. So you might be curious as to why I would make this video at all, and I want to clarify that it's not because I want people to feel bad for me. Honestly, I just want to be as informational and educational as I possibly can be. You might be aware that Google actually does own YouTube, so if you were to search a particular topic of pacemakers, you're probably going to be offered a YouTube suggestion as well, and it's most likely going to be like a bunch of medical professionals. You're not going to hear from somebody like me who has had 6 pacemaker replacements before the age of 30. That's just the honest to God truth. Look it up for yourself. In my case, I personally searched for people that had pacemakers because I wanted to hear their stories. I wanted to see like firsthand what my scar could possibly look like or where they might move my generator. Like, your doctor will explain to you like, yeah, your pacemaker could be from here to here next time when you wake up from your surgery, but I wanted to visually see what that looked like. And that would mean like, finding someone who is in a similar circumstances to me. So that's why I'm wanting to share my experience, because if you go and look for those stories, they're not there. You're not going to find very many people in my situation who's had 6 pacemaker replacements before the age of 30. And I just want to be as beneficial as I can to anybody who might be in my circumstance or a similar circumstance. Anybody that's looking forward to having a pacemaker implanted in the future, I got you. I want to offer as much educational information as I possibly can. So I'm not a sissy to pain at all. The last time I had my full open heart surgery, I was out of the hospital in 2 days, guys. So I was fully expecting to push myself through this week and get my YouTube videos out on time. However, I was not expecting how tired I would be. It is now Thursday. I'm filming this actually on upload day. I had to take basically the entire week that I normally would spend, filming and editing, trying to rest. So unfortunately, I didn't get to film this beforehand. Yeah, I had to take some time for myself. This is just the honest truth. I'll show you guys what my scar looks like now, but it's only been a week and 2 days. So because I didn't get to film as much as I would like, I'm going to show you guys a couple of clips from when I was in the hospital and the week, that I had to kind of chill out and not push myself so much. And then I'll continue telling you guys my experience. It's 5:20 in the morning. We're about to head to the hospital. I'm about to have my pacemaker replacement done. I haven't been able to eat since midnight. No food, no fluids. I basically just have to bring a list of my medications, and that's about it to prep for surgery. I'm a little worried that my husband can't come inside with me due to this COVID virus, but I'll update you guys when I get in there.
So I'm laying in the hospital bed right now after my surgery, just waiting to sober up so I can be released. Shouldn't be that long, so.
So I'm discharged and everything. I'm home by 11:30. I can tell I'm gonna have a gnarly bruise where that IV was though. Today is Sunday. It's been 5 days since my surgery. I know I need to film for my YouTube video this week, but I'm entirely drained. I have no energy. The good thing is this bandage is falling off. I actually get to take it off. I'm supposed to take it off. My surgeon even wrote that I'm supposed to take it off on Tuesday, but I don't know. I might pull it off early tomorrow. It's bothering me so much. It freaking itches, and that's all I've been complaining about is how bad it itches. I'm sure everybody is tired of me talking about it, but it's driving me freaking crazy. I think I'm kind of allergic to the adhesive a little bit at this point. I think most people actually have a reaction to adhesives after they've been on the skin for a long period of time, but I'm over it. I'm gonna try and get my crap together and film something tomorrow, hopefully, but we'll see how that goes. Most importantly, I'm just trying to be patient with myself. It's really freaking hard because I want to do things. Like, I'm not the kind of person to just lay around and, I don't know, wallow in my own pity, I guess. Like, I want to be able to paint. I want to be able to, like, work out and stuff. And clearly, you know, I can't do those things, at least not to the, like, capacity, capability. I'm not quite sure what the word I'm looking for is. Anyways, like, I can't do them, you know, as much as I want to. I need to take it easy. So there's just that. Like, I'm not used to just sitting around, and I need to try and be more patient with myself. It's hard, man.
Today's the 6th. I'm not really supposed to take this off till tomorrow, but it's like barely hanging on in some spots. So I'm taking it off. I can't help it anymore. I'm taking it off. Dang, well, like where they cut me is really tiny, but it's like all pushed up, unfortunately. Ew. You can like see what I was talking about, like how irritated my skin was though. Look, it's all like red. So here you are. This is what my scar looks like after about 9 days. It's actually kind of gorgeous in my opinion. I'm excited to see what it looks like after it heals a little bit more.
Okay, so let's talk about when I first get to the hospital. My husband had to just drop me off at the door. He wasn't allowed to go inside with me. When I first enter the doors, there's people that are basically suited up in, maybe surgical gear. I'm not exactly familiar with what they were wearing, but they were wearing some protective gear. They took my temporal temperature, you know, where they like run it, the temporal thermometer across your forehead. I'm not exactly precise if that's exactly what it's called, but you get what I mean. So once I get the okay that I don't have like a major fever, I'm allowed to enter the little hospital. I go straight to admissions and I go talk to them about my finances. They always make you pay something up front whenever you're having a procedure to make sure, you know, the hospital can get their percentage, of course. I will go ahead and tell you guys that I do have insurance. I feel blessed that I didn't lose my insurance. My insurance was not tied with my employer, so thankfully I only owe the remainder that I would owe as out of pocket to my insurance company. So I do only owe like a remainder of $6,000 instead of whatever absurd amount they would try to charge me if I didn't have insurance. So I do feel very blessed for that. After I, talked to the financial lady, she gave me my stack of paperwork and my copies and sent me over to basically like a little waiting room. And this is where the story gets interesting, guys. So, me being super nervous because I'm about to have surgery, I'm like, I should probably use the bathroom right now before some poor soul gets peed on whenever they try to insert a catheter. I was fully convinced that I was going to have a catheter and stuff. So I went to the bathroom, and as I'm coming out, this lady's like, "Oh no, are you Dana?" And I'm like, "Yes." And she's like, "Please tell me you didn't just like use the bathroom." And I'm like, "Well, I was just in the bathroom, that's what I'm thinking." And I was like, "Yes, ma'am, I did." She's like, "Well, you need to have a urine analysis before you can have your surgery." And I'm seriously like just started bawling. Like I just started bawling because I was like totally convinced I wasn't going to be able to have my surgery at that moment. That's what she said. She's like, "Without a urine analysis, you can't have your surgery." So I just started crying, and we're going to call her Amanda. Amanda like immediately runs over and she like tries comforting me, and she puts her arm around me and like tries to hug me like a little bit, which, social distancing, looking back on it, I probably shouldn't have let her come so close to me, but I was just really upset. And she was like, no, don't worry. There's something else we can do. We can do a blood test on you. And at that moment, I was kind of like, why didn't you say that, first, Amanda? Why did you have to get me so upset right before I'm having surgery? I'm already going through this all alone. I don't know why you would, like, scare me like that if there was an alternative. But, moving on past that, we walk through the doors together, and she takes me to, like, a little room with, the little curtains that go around. And they start getting me set up. They have me change into my gown, and they start hooking up the IV in my arm, which I do still have like a little bit of a bruise. I don't know if you can see that, but she went ahead and took blood and sent it down to be tested. They needed to make sure that I wasn't pregnant before surgery, which I'm on birth control. I don't know why they, have to go to those extensive measures. I guess, it's something that's mandated, and I do understand that that could be important, but I know for myself that I'm not pregnant, and they should just be able to take my word for it. I guess they can't. But anyways, so they did take some blood. They got the test back. My procedure wasn't really delayed at all. I did have my anesthesiologist come by and talk to me, and he told me previously that we were just going to do general anesthesia, but he was like, I just wanted to talk to you about an alternative, you know, with everything going on. He means like the COVID virus going around, that they wanted to take, you know, all the precautions possible, and he offered that I was able to just get like, I don't know, sedatives or like some drugs that would make me loopy and feel good, but I would still be awake during the procedure. And I was like, no. We are not going to do that. Like, I cannot imagine feeling somebody cut me. Like, and it's like so close to my face. Like, how do I like not watch you guys do that? Like, I'm sure they would like put a sheet or something. Anyways, I'm just not comfortable with the idea of them doing that. And I explained to him that, you know, I just want to be like put to sleep and wake up and it'd be over with. So that is what I pressed with him. And as I was like, no, we're going to do general anesthesia. And he was like, okay, I understand your concerns. And so they just led me back into the room. And guys, they are so sneaky whenever they start asking you some questions. You know, they put oxygen on your face and they're like, okay, so like, where do you work? And, you know, you start answering a couple questions and then just boom, you're like out. I don't remember anything except for, you know, when I wake up and I'm all loopy. You guys saw that video where I'm like, I'm in the hospital. I'm just waiting to sober up. And yeah, so that's pretty much what happened while I was in the hospital. If you guys have any questions, feel free to drop those in the comment section below and I'll try to answer them as soon as possible. Jokingly, I kind of feel like I have a superpower when it comes to healing because I do heal rather fast. At least I feel like I do. I don't want to, you know, jump in and start working out right away, but I will try to take it easy for the next couple of days, next couple of weeks, trying to make sure, you know, I can prepare myself properly, heal appropriately before I jump into, you know, serious physical activity. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. It'll help other people find this video also. It'll help them out, so I'll greatly appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!